story time. So this one time when I was on Twitter, Buster Breton asked me if I had Beast Machine's Obsidian or Mirage. I said no, and then he sent them. So that's what I'm reviewing today. So to Buster Breton, I say thank you for Mirage and Obsidian. Not only was Transform Away a good idea, sir, but a huge success. Next year, you should totally call it Pay It Transforward. So before I begin this review properly, I'd like to counter-preface it by saying, God damn it, I hate Beast Machines! Every episode of that show, I force myself to watch just to see how the story of my favorite characters from Beast Wars would play out. The back of my brain the whole time was screaming, Betrayal! I don't even think my rage comes close enough to feeling the level of bile that show induced.
Betrayal! What? Betrayal! Betrayed me!
Thank you, Spoonie. That's about right. And that's sad, because the Beast Machines, or now as the fandom likes to call it, that dark time we don't like to talk about, produce some really excellent toys. Let's take Obsidian here, a perfect little example of everything I'm talking about. Beast Machines takes place on Cybertron. Why are there Offspring helicopters on Cybertron? The color scheme is all weird, too. I can't tell if this is supposed to be G2 inspired or a loving homage spelled with a question mark to Waspinator. Now the counterpoint to all that, all this amazing light piping Incinerator's great-grandfather has. The tail fins, the cockpit, and oh my god, Becky, look at her rotor blades. These aren't so much rotors as they are saw blades, and who knew you could use those as proper means of propulsion? Of course, up until a week ago, I didn't know a 90-pound cheerleader could use a chainsaw as a helicopter. I guess that means these are for sparkle hunting. Just being a generic baddie though, he can be good for troop building. While if I had just a few more obsidians, it would take a diamond pickaxe for you to get through all of them. But what I like is transformation too. It's about as complicated as an auto launcher. His head's right here where this tab is. Flip it out and bring it down. All the way down. Arms come down. Downtown to Chinatown. And something about Buster Brown. Obsidian in robot mode. Duh, it's the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You can take the head if you want and move it up to the shoulders, but all the pictures I've seen for it so far have it slumped down. Then you got the bit of Armada Starscream kibble and his Viacon Spark Crystal all the way hidden in the back. You can also take his mono-tailed mermaid fin and split it down the center so you have some legs if you launch his two rotor saw blade missiles and he can't be held up in the air anymore. Now that's some strange set of feet, like he takes after Prince Namor. And in case you haven't said defect today, let me show you something. He has no fists, which isn't uncommon for Transformers. Neither is having these hollowed out recesses in the limbs. What is a little strange is that inside those empty spaces is tech detail. Hey, if nothing else, well at least Obsidian is an intriguing mystery. So of course, that just leaves us with the last con in the cavalcade, Mirage, the Cybertronian F1 racer? Well, shiz, I really like this one. His color scheme, super nice, and I especially like how the back tires make it look like he just ran over Bumblebee. And yes, that is the head sitting in the cockpit of the car with a gun on top of it. Or is it a refueling nozzle? Oh, and don't worry about these back-mounted missiles. They can't harm you because they're just for show. It's the tailpipes you gotta look out for. Twitter me at #WhatIsThis? I don't even. So I ran out of stupid things to say about vehicle mode and just transformed them to robot mode. So before any of you Beast Machine Mirage fanatics get on me for improper transformation, hold your nerd rage in check for just a second. This guy came with no instructions when I got him, and I did this all by myself. So I don't care. I like the way he looks now. I doubt you could hate anyway. Look at the generous amounts of translucent body parts, the sleekness and sexiness of his design, and the backpack that just blends nicely. The machine gun ponytail. Nice. This is now my head canon. Of course, if the 90s aren't your thing, you could always just take that off with a bit of force, stick it in one of his hands, and have him triple wield a blaster, a missile, and a tailpipe launcher. Sight to behold, Mirage. You are a sight to behold. Beast Machine's Mirage actually turned out pretty good, so I don't have that much else to say about him. I mean, what else? His missiles, they look like 9 irons. Just like Obsidian, his Viacon's spark crystal's hidden out of sight where you can't possibly see it. His shoulder pads kind of look like Judge Dredd's, so that's cool. That's pretty much it. Beast Machine's Mirage. He's cool by me. And as a matter of public record, I like Obsidian too. He's pretty cool as well. So once again, my thanks go out to Buster Breton, who went out of his way to hook me up with these guys. Thank you, sir. You've made a powerful ally here today, and you don't even know it. Oh, going dark. Going very dark. These really look more like saw blades, and I had no idea they could be outfitted on a plane to keep it aloft. Of course, up until a week ago, I had no idea you could outfit a dead cat to fly either.